Behind me is where I'm going to be staying for the next 24 hours. National Institute of Health, the world's largest research hospital in the world. At 13, I found out I had a form of arthritis called Ankylosing spondylitis. And for the past 7 years, I've been closely involved with the Institute's research. But these next 24 hours, we made some serious discoveries that might change how we deal with this condition. So join me and let's find out.
It's too cold for this shit. It's too cold. It's too cold. It's too cold and too early for this. 24 hours begin. Head into 6:30 a.m. I'm alright. Somebody's got to do it, right? Here we go.
And that's when I ran into my first problem. Nobody was here.
Hello? Am I awake too early? Nobody's here. Not a single soul to be found.
Somebody eventually came and they told me to put on this.
I could dig this as like a Halloween costume now. Alright.
During my stay here, this is easily the hardest thing that I'm going to face. 2 hours, no movement in the same spot is not for the weak. These MRI results though are going to play a huge part later in this video. We have so much more that we need to get done today, including sliding next door to radiology and getting my x-rays done. Now this is huge for the program because my bone structure has drastically changed ever since I've been diagnosed. Now that we finished with the x-rays and appointments for a while, let's check in and see where we're going to be staying for the next 24 hours. I'm at the Children's Inn here at NIH and this is where I'm going to be staying, so let's check it out. Big kitchen like this and seasoning for days, all the utensils, pots, pans, anything that you need, condiments, coffee and tea before your early morning appointments. That saves me and relieves me some pressure as well. One of the nice perks that the Children's Inn has is a basketball court. For the past 7 years, this is where I perfected my game. The hands are a little thawed and the arthritis is really getting to me, but that doesn't stop us. There we go. Come out here in my downtime, but not for long because it gets pretty cold. So let's check out the rest of what's inside. All the beds are Tempur-Pedic and enough bathroom and living space to feel like home. Now, me personally, this is my favorite spot because I get to watch any NFL, any bets that I've placed, which have probably not turned out for the best. A very nice closed off spot where I can just chillax to get my mind off of things. Big flat screen TV, fireplace in front of me. Great spot all in all. We have a readout with the doctors and the rest of the appointments here shortly. We have to get a workout in. Huge shout out to one of my followers, Charlie Rysenga, every single day on his story. Stay Strong movement is growing. He hasn't missed a day. He's getting after it, posting on his reels, hashtag Stay Strong. This guy is an absolute unit. Him using my motto and using the channel motto, he's getting after it, and you guys need to join the Stay Strong movement. Shout out to my guy Charlie. He's killing it. People are studying my back, and we need to make my back like an ancient artifact. Let's get after it. Workout is complete. We gotta get ready because we have to head out. My whole condition and what I've been living with the past couple years, I'm really trying to dumb it down to you guys and making sure that it's easy for you guys to understand because it is a complicated thing. What I have is an every single day battle a lot of people also deal with, and there's also a lot of conditions out there in this world that is invisible, and it's something that you can't control, and it's something that you can only do so much, and it's something that can affect your whole mood. Even if you don't have a health condition, there are amazing people that deal with stuff and they're killing it. I'm killing it. I'm in the best shape of my life. This is something that I'm very proud of. I am so confident in my body. I'm so fortunate that the Institute is letting me do this because this is something that very few people ever get to experience and get to do and get to come on this trip, especially if they do have something like what I have. There's not a lot of people that get the resources on where I'm at right now. We're done with the workout. Let's go shower up and let's meet with these doctors.
You have beautiful teeth, Tim.
Thank you. I get it from her, so. All done. Poked so many times. It's nothing now.
New Jersey.
Huh? I'm here with PA Leland Bergeron, and we're here about to do a physical exam. What are we about to get into?
We assess tenderness at the enthesial site, and we use something called a dolorimeter, a way for us to apply pressure. We assess whether they're tender or not. So now we're going to do Tim's spinal measurements. We assess his cervical, thoracic, and lumbar spine, his flexibility of these spinal areas with our measurements. So I need you to look all the way to the right, as far as you can go. Good. 70, and left side. 70. Good job. Tim is able to put his head up against a wall, so the first measurement is 0. This is normal for them.
This?
Yeah. We're seeing less of that just because people are getting treated.
Yeah. Good.
Tragus is 11 centimeters. Now we're going to measure lateral flexions, and I'm going to ask you to lean towards one side all the way with your shoulders.
It's a workout.
49. Modified Schober test now. This is a measurement of how well your lumbar spine flexes. These are start points, and we're going to see this measurement right now is 10 centimeters, but it should expand when he flexes. Good job. Good, head down.
Touch the floor. Flat every time.
For people who have ankylosis in their spine, they lose their flexibility. So that number actually doesn't increase, and they might not be able to flex so much. So remember, this one is the splits.
I can't do the split, but I'm a shot.
Okay, 147. Okay.
All right, guys, we just finished the measurement part of the exam with the PA team. I killed it. I think this is gonna be insightful for me and you guys watching. As we continue to age, as we get older, those measurements are to see how I progress and make sure I'm still doing good, honestly. We're gonna wait for the doctors. They're gonna talk, get some questions answered, and yeah, introduce you guys to Dr. Colbert. We'll see you guys when we meet with the doctors. I'm here with Dr. Robert Colbert, and I'll let you introduce yourself to the people.
Principal investigator on the protocol that Tim is on. Really kind of one of the perfect patients for our study because you had symptoms that began 7 years ago. You have stopped playing basketball because it's just maybe a little bit too much for your body right now, but you're doing lifting weights. You haven't really been restricted in your activities otherwise. What we have seen, you're imaging one of your vertebral bodies, L3, which is the lower lumbar region. That could be because you've been treated for a long time and the drugs are getting better at preventing inflammation and better at giving the body a chance to heal when the inflammation is suppressed.
How rare is it when people think arthritis, that's like later on in life, when I got diagnosed at that age?
If only 10% of people start with their symptoms when they're under age 18, a small percentage of the total, and then age 13 is even younger. Really, really uncommon to start having symptoms when you did at age 15. It's much less than 2 in 1,000.
I'm doing well now. Who knows where I'll be like in the next 7 years, and who knows where I'm going to be when I'm older. What is my future looking like?
It's impossible to predict exactly how bad this will be. We're talking many years. What you can see is abnormal bone formation. If you can't move your spine, can sort of curve a bit towards the front. If that happens, the spine can actually fuse or ankylose. That's where the name of the disease comes from.
In all the years that I've had this, I never knew that.
Yeah,
that's the source. Okay. For somebody that's watching, maybe there's that 13-year-old Timmy that just got diagnosed, or somebody that's out there, words or wisdom that you can give to them. I have this motto on my channel that the people watching, they know I have this motto called stay strong. Especially with my condition, that is huge. One foot in front of the other, taking it one step at a time. So any words of...
That's a really positive message for people, for children, who may be diagnosed with this early on, is that, get all the information you can, get to the right physicians, and, stay strong.
Dr. Colbert, thank you for everything.
Thank you, Tim. We always appreciate everybody who contributes to research here at the NIH and elsewhere. I hope that this has been informative. You've enjoyed watching and listening, and stay strong.
No warm up. Fuck.